What if I told you that sometimes the most precious diamonds aren't the ones that sparkle on our fingers, but the ones we find in people's hearts? This is the story of how a single act of kindness turned an ordinary evening into an extraordinary love story that would challenge everything society thinks it knows about romance. Picture a busy Friday night at the Golden Fork, one of downtown's most prestigious restaurants. The air is thick with the aroma of gourmet cuisine and the gentle clinking of fine china. Among the bustling servers is Ada Martinez, a waitress with tired feet but bright eyes, who's about to witness a scene straight out of a movie, though not the kind anyone expected. At table 12, James Anderson, a prominent real estate developer, is down on one knee. In his hand, a velvet box cradles a stunning 5-carat diamond ring. His girlfriend, a famous social media influencer, looks horrified. "Are you insane?" she shouts, causing heads to turn. "I told you I'm not ready for marriage." The ring box flies through the air as she storms out, leaving James frozen in place, surrounded by whispers and smartphone cameras. While others are caught up in the drama, Ada notices something glinting under a nearby table. The ring had skidded across the floor, forgotten in the chaos. Without hesitation, she retrieves it and approaches James, who's now slumped in his chair, face in his hands. "Sir," she says softly, "I believe this belongs to you." James looks up, surprised by this simple act of honesty. In a world where many might have pocketed such a valuable find, Ada's gesture strikes him deeply. He invites her to sit for a moment, and she does, despite the curious glances from her colleagues. Their conversation starts with a simple thank you, but quickly evolves into something more. James discovers that Ada isn't just kind, she's fascinating. She speaks eloquently about literature, holds a master's degree in comparative literature, and dreams of opening a bookstore cafe. Financial constraints and family obligations had led her to put those dreams on hold. "Why work here?" James asks, genuinely intrigued. Ada's answer is simple yet profound. Life doesn't always take us where we expect, but every experience teaches us something valuable. Her wisdom and lack of pretense captivate James, who spent years surrounded by people more interested in his wallet than his thoughts. Days turn into weeks, and James finds himself returning to the Golden Fork, not for the food, but for conversations with Ada. They discuss everything from classic novels to modern art, their talks stretching long after her shifts end. Social media buzzes with speculation about the wealthy developer and the waitress, but they're too engrossed in their connection to notice. Their worlds couldn't be more different. James lives in a penthouse apartment. Ada shares a small flat with her elderly mother. He drives a luxury car, she takes the bus. Yet in each other, they find something that transcends these surface differences: a genuine understanding and appreciation for who they truly are. Their love story challenges the assumptions of James's social circle and becomes a talking point in social media. But unlike his previous relationship, this one isn't built on Instagram posts and public appearances. It's built on late-night conversations about dreams, shared laughter over coffee, and the simple joy of being understood. 6 months later, James proposes again, this time with a smaller ring but a much bigger heart. Ada's answer: a yes that comes not from a place of wanting wealth or status, but from recognizing a soul that complements her own. Their story spreads across the city, not because of scandal or spectacle, but because it reminds people that true love doesn't care about social boundaries or bank accounts. Today, Ada and James run that bookstore cafe she dreamed about, proving that sometimes the best love stories aren't about princesses in castles, but about real people who see the gold in each other's hearts. And it all started with a simple act of kindness on an ordinary night at a restaurant. Sometimes, life's greatest treasures are found in the most unexpected places. We just have to be kind enough to notice them.